What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to The Real Press Start. I'm your host, Pistol Pete Jr., and I am here with Chubb Didge and G-Roll.
And then the other guy.
Yeah, we never introduced you ever. You're just here.
I'm just a ghost. Just a ghost that comes in every so often.
Why didn't we record last week? I think we were just lazy last week.
Oh, no, I asked you guys, like, hey, you guys want to do the show? No one answered, so I was just like, all right, I guess we're going to do it.
I thought we were going to do it Sunday.
I don't know what happened Sunday.
And then you never text.
Sunday! That too, I'm like, hey, what time we're doing this, guys? And I got no text.
Well, I figured, like if he doesn't text, then I'm doing the show.
So you just wait for me to respond?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know.
Because, like, me and Michael, we could do it whenever.
Yeah.
It's like, we got to make sure you can come, and then if, like, you can't come, then we'll just go do it.
Yeah, I thought
like, you'll say, like, 12, and we'll be
you
like,
can't come?
No, sometimes, you know. The doctors say it's a psychological thing, you know. I get in my own head about it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, and that's because it's No Nut November, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only if I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Then you can?
Then I can.
Yeah. You have to study.
I gotta be watching myself.
Yeah.
Like American Psycho.
Yeah, just flexing.
I forgot about No Nut November. That's like the worst idea ever.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Who the fuck came
It's
up
not
with this
real,
shit?
right? It's not a real
It's
thing.
a thing, man.
It's a thing.
That's why they call it No Nut November.
I thought it was
I thought it was like no shave.
Because they did the no shaving thing because it's for testicular cancer awareness, supposedly. And then people are like, well, what does not shaving have to do with testicular cancer? So
I'm
like,
not
just
shaving my balls.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just like I'm not gonna nut this whole month.
That's not good for you. That's not good though. Like that's like
Yeah,
the
that's
I don't
opposite of
understand
that.
those
Not
awareness.
improving nut health.
I never
Yeah.
understood those awareness
You're
things
getting
where
backed up,
where
man.
they wear like pink for breast
Yeah.
cancer, and it's like, well,
Pink
everybody
I-
knows that there's.
I'm well aware of breast cancer.
Yeah, we're
Well,
well aware
what
of
if you're
cancer.
not aware of breast cancer and you're wearing pink?
Then
Who?
people are
Anybody.
gonna think
Oh,
you're
then they're
aware
just
of
wearing
breast
pink?
cancer.
Yeah, they're gonna think, so you're doing it for breast cancer.
So that's why it's bullshit. If you walk out in a yellow shirt, are you fucking Lance Armstrong?
Yeah. It's because like people go, like they always go, why is it wearing pink? And then you're like,
Oh,
it's like he just wanted to wear pink.
Save
Oh,
the
they're like,
titties.
oh, he's gay. But now, now you just go, oh, it's for breast cancer awareness, and they're like, oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's only for the month. You can't pull that shit off all year long.
They do it all year long, man.
Yeah.
It's only for the month.
Nope.
Yeah, it's only for.
But they do it
So
all
that's
year
why
long.
I'm October.
October, yeah.
People
do
want
it.
to wear pink and are insecure about
Yeah, they can do it
looking
one
gay. They'll
month
be
a
like,
year.
oh,
They do it all year long.
it's just for breast cancer
Yeah.
awareness.
Yeah, just if you see that
I support it all year
that
round,
dude
not just
showing
one
up to
month
work
like the
every
rest of you
day.
guys.
There you go.
in pink every day. Susceptible.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like the word's out already. We don't need no more awareness.
We're
Just
all well aware of
donations.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty aware.
Donations, yeah.
Like, do you know like the color
It's
for
like-
Alzheimer?
No.
It's like teal.
Is it?
Tease.
I know
Yeah.
autism is blue. I know that.
See, exactly, because they
What
have
is-
blue and
what-
they have something else that's green. It's like
That's Down syndrome.
it's like suicide awareness. I think is like green,
I think.
or is it black?
No, black is morning. Black is always morning.
Like waking up in the morning, you put black.
Shit. What is suicide awareness?
I think that's
Yeah, there's because they all have that ribbon. It's whatever color the ribbon is.
What do you need to be aware of?
They have like the
It's like,
rainbow
watch out,
ribbon.
guys. This is the month that we're gonna warn you guys. Beware of suicide.
It's
It can
so
creep
people
up on
can
any-
avoid it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like quicksand. There's
I know
quicksand, guys.
It's like
Be careful.
December.
I'm just making you guys aware that I'm wearing teal in order to make you aware that there's quicksand in the area.
Quicksand. You know what? We should start. No, we could. It's like a light tan color.
Yeah.
That'll be quicksand awareness month.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's
happened to
how we
quicksand, man? People forgot about quicksand.
Right?
Well,
But there's
it
no
was like a
did
thing.
quicksand go extinct?
I think it did.
I think it got all filled up, right?
I think-
like
I'm-
They couldn't
global
accept any more bodies and
warming.
shit.
Global warming.
No, they exceeded capacity, man. They just started sinking and then it just stopped.
So that's
just
now you
it's
only
just
sink,
mud,
you only
you know?
sink like 3 feet now.
You're just walking on bodies.
You're
Or
just
like
Yeah. Now it's just like mud.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, they're decomposed, but
decomposed bodies.
It's gonna be the name of this week's episode, just walking on bodies. Speaking of death, fucking Stan Lee,
Stan Lee.
95 years old.
Stan Lee dead.
And people
Death
are-
Awareness Month.
The thing that
Yeah,
Stan
we
I
Lee
was
doesn't.
surprised that he died.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like people are like, "Oh my god, he's dead." It's like, yeah,
He was fucking
he was
95.
95.
Yeah, my mom asked me, he goes, what did he die of? Being
Just
95.
being
I was like, being
95.
95 years old.
Yeah.
Could have died from anything. He's 95.
Yeah, probably some
did he have something going on, or was it just?
No, I know he
It's
had
time.
he had like a health issue like a couple months back,
Uh-huh.
but it's like really everyone's saying because his wife died like almost exactly a year ago,
Uh-huh.
and then you know how that's usually how it works out. Like
Yeah, them old folks.
older couples, one of them dies and the next one's not.
Well, you
behind.
figure like they kind of have the same diet, the same habits too, so like you get along the same kind of
But
timeline.
it's also like Padme, dude, where they just lose the will to live.
Yeah. Well, he filmed all that way. Like he
And
filmed
it
his
doesn't matter how many robots you have going beep boo,
Yeah.
beep boo.
Well,
Doesn't
maybe
bring
he
her
just
back
wanted
to
to die
life.
after this series of
She needs Anakin.
this
Yeah.
generation of Marvel movies. He's like, all right, this is the last movie. I filmed my cameo for it.
He did do his last cameo for the Netless Infinity War.
I think he did 3. There's three upcoming cameos for him.
That sounds
Like
Too
that's
much.
the last.
Yeah. Now my question is because there's been memes all over the internet, and there's one to me that I saw. I'm between there's two of them because one of them like I saw it literally a couple months before he passed away, and it was like one day too soon Stanley's gonna pass away, and instead of seeing his cameo at the end of the credits, you're gonna see dedicated to Stan Lee, and it was just like everyone like oh you know, it's either that or it's like when Stan Lee passes. Deadpool should come in and do the cameos instead, but still in Deadpool costume, but with the wig, the mustache, and the glasses. But just be
No.
no.
Stanley not here.
No more cameos.
cameos.
Have Consuela come in.
Yeah. Stanley not here.
Yeah. Consuelo.
Yeah, dude.
Tired of those stupid cameos.
Don't forget it.
I like the cameos. My
They
favorite
were
one was
fine
in
the
Guardians
first,
2.
the first couple times.
Yeah, but he's always like out of character. He's just a fucking guy.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you doing? Just
Yeah.
tell them, just continue on with the movie. Wasting my time here.
Right. I was just watching Mallrats last night. I forgot he was in that.
Yeah.
He had a whole fucking scene with Brody. Totally forgot about that shit.
Yeah, he talks. They have like a little conversation.
Yeah, he's trying to ask him about Incredible Hulk's dick.
Yeah.
The
Oh, the
thing-
thing's dick.
The thing's
Is it all
dick.
made out of rock? What about Mr. Fantastic? Can he stretch his whole set? Like, yeah.
Look at that couple over there. They sure look happy. Yeah, but I'm talking about dicks over
Yeah,
That was a good scene though. I think that's the first time I'd ever seen him in a movie that I can remember.
yeah.
Because then I know like even
Was
in
it,
the,
when was his like real first cameo in superhero movies? Was like Spider-Man? Because that's the first time I
think
remember
Spider-
seeing
I think it
him.
might be it might have been Spider-Man.
And fucking that shit's way older than Spider-Man.
Yeah, that shit's because that's 95.
Yeah, it's like
I
10
think.
years, 10 years or so.
Yeah, and then
8 years.
he even does a cameo in the game in the Spider-Man game.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does he?
yeah, he's got a cameo in it.
Where was he? Is he a bus driver?
No, he's not the bus driver. He is. Fuck! I just saw it right now because like remember at the end it said like additional talents and it
Right.
said Stan Lee. I can't remember what he did now.
I remember there being.
He was like a
Stanley
clerk or
thing.
something.
They should have just made him like 1 out of every 10 people that you see on the street.
That'd be cool. That's Stan Lee.
If you're looking from a rooftop, you just see
Yeah,
like
you just see,
tons
like,
of
yeah.
Stanley's rocking around.
Right there.
That'd be awesome. Bless you.
Yeah, that's real cameo shit right there.
Right. But yeah, I mean it sucks. He is the creator of Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, like in Captain America, X-Men. Like the list is fucking, you know,
I mean, I don't know.
it goes on. Like all these movies that we're watching right now, all these comic book movies that are coming out right now, are all his creation.
Yeah, but it's how you do them.
That's like saying all the porno we watch is all thanks to fucking Hugh Hefner.
Ron Jeremy.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an innovator. You know what I mean? It's one of those.
Yeah, people who take that first step.
But this guy is like, because he created these characters.
He's like the
these-
WWE of. He's like the Vince McMahon of comic books. Where it's like the pinnacle, like Marvel's the pinnacle.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then but see,
Like,
the thing about it
everything,
is,
DC doesn't like they're in there, but like they can't really compete anymore because they're not doing it right.
yeah,
It's how it's done.
yeah. But the thing is like these characters were all like he literally like
It's not about-
him and one of the
yeah.
guy or him by himself came up with these
Yeah.
characters.
The characters aren't as strong as how they're done. You know, like the way
Yeah.
they do it.
Yeah,
Because everything's ridiculous, but Marvel embraced the ridiculous.
Yeah, whereas
DC's like, these are very serious characters.
Yeah.
but he was also
They're
like,
like, this is ridiculous. This fucking guy talks to whales and shit. And you're like, some fucking guy in a bat mask. You're gonna tell me to take him seriously?
Why did you say that name?
Wait, does Ben Affleck still sound like that?
No, he has like
He
a
has a
digital.
synthesizer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like
It's
like a voice changer.
Zapp and Roger.
It's like auto-tune.
Yeah.
He's like, what's his name?
Why did you say that name?
T-Pain?
Yeah.
I was talking in the auto-tune.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I wish we had auto-tune now so we
I
could
haven't
sit
seen
there and
that
do that
shit.
just randomly.
Yeah, that's why I always wanted to get like a synthesizer or some shit. Yeah.
That'd be fucking cool. Let's see, what else? Some other stuff happened other than Stan Lee dying.
The wildfires.
Oh yeah, shit's on fire, yo.
They're burning
Yeah,
everybody's,
California's on fire.
Like, all of it.
everybody's house down.
But we don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Yeah, dude. Ain't my home.
Oh, so fucked up.
I'm sorry.
At least it's like a bunch of rich people.
Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
a bunch of celebrities.
Yeah, I think I seen like
It's
Oprah's
not
house
cool.
got
They all
burned
have
down.
insurance. No, but they all have insurance.
Yeah,
They got, like,
but no,
They
you
got
heard,
multiple
place-
houses.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
places like they're not just out in the street.
Did-
like they could go and fucking.
did
get
you
all
hear
the
what
guys.
Frank's house got burned down.
Oh, really?
From Heidi and Frank. Yeah.
Big cat?
Yeah, oh, yeah, Frank.
Frank, was it Kramer?
Frank
Heidi-
Kramer,
Heidi
yeah,
Frank?
from Heidi
That's what he
Frank.
gets for stealing
Morning
our
Show
bits.
95.5.
That's what he gets for stealing our
For
segments.
stealing our bits. Yeah.
Oh, man.
This guy.
It's karma. No.
Yeah. Up in flames, bro.
Uh,
There it is.
Supposedly, Kanye and Kim Kardashian had
They hired.
hired their own
Yeah,
private.
yeah,
person.
I heard that.
Private firefighters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So are they
They
actual?
saved a couple people's homes, though. It wasn't
Yeah,
just their own.
it wasn't just their own. Yeah,
was they actual firefighters? Like firefighters
I don't know
that
if
work
it
for the
was-
county,
they're
or are
like-
they like
they're like the
mercenary
fucking,
type
like-
firefighters?
Like the
they
Black
got-
Ops of firefighters.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like mercenary
Yeah.
firefighters.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
there are. Yeah, no, there are. It's like something like not exactly like mercs, but they're like they work either they're
It's like
former
a
firefighters
privatized,
or yeah.
privatized
Just like
firefighters.
have you
It's like Dog the Bounty Hunter for fires, pretty much.
like have you seen that one right now? It's called like it's like ambulance. It's like a big blue ambulance, and like it's like AMBULNZ or some shit like that.
Ambulance.
So yeah, it's something weird.
Ambulance.
And it's like a private fucking ambulance company that just like it's like high end fucking like it's like Rolls Royce of fucking ambulances roll up. And,
ambulance.
yeah,
But, I don't know. Yeah. But aren't most of them privatized?
Why waste time?
yeah, but they're like
Is that they kind of like tow truck drivers where they just pick up contracts?
yeah,
or
they're
whatever?
like but like this is like a high end like
It's like, oh, somebody's dying in my area.
They
I
need
got
to,
it.
they need to make that shit automated.
What? Ambulance?
Ambulance.
Like a robot?
Yeah, come, super fast.
They can't get any
There's one in every corner.
You
can't
can like
get any
you can puke
bloodborne
blood on
pathogen.
them. Yeah, you can
bloodborne
puke blood in their
pathogens.
face
They don't
and they
have
won't
to
even
fucking worry about getting no bloodborne
Yeah,
pathogens.
they can just have the utensils right on their hands. What they need.
It's like the Mr. Handies from Mr. Handy
Like
from
Inspector Gadget?
Fallout.
Yeah, exactly.
Fallout was little Mr. Handy.
Yeah, his hands just come out.
How they have like scissors and a
Yeah.
needle.
Yeah, exactly.
Those things are scary,
Those
dude.
things- yeah, imagine one of those things that just float hovering coming at you
Yeah,
with
dude.
needles and scissors and a corkscrew for fucking some reason. What the fuck you need a corkscrew for?
Screw corks, bro. Fucking open and wine up in this bitch. Or you could jam it into the back of a white man's skull.
So, Sony's not gonna be at E3 this year.
That's crazy.
That is not our
I
next
told you,
year.
man. E3's E3's done.
So
Everybody
yeah,
should just have their own events.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
well, see, but they do have it's called the PlayStation Experience. We went to it last year, and it was fucking awesome.
But they're not having that.
They're not having it this year.
But they're gonna have it next year and probably.
And
Next
then,
year,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah, next year would probably be badass if it.
Yeah, the fact that they're skipping E3, they're probably gonna. Well, TGS is afterwards. No, excuse me, before. So
They're not even gonna have like a conference, or not? They're just.
They're not even. They're not. There's no Sony presence at E3 this
For
year.
what? For what?
No, I would get
show
like
them
not being
stuff?
on the show floor and stuff, like whatever. But no.
Do you have any
conference.
big releases coming out, anyways?
No, that was the main reason why they didn't want to do it at PlayStation Experience this year.
They don't
They
Because they're
don't
like,
have enough
because
show.
like all of our stuff, because they're like all of our stuff is either coming out in a couple months
Or it's not
or
exclusive,
not for another year or
Or
two.
yeah, or they're
So-
not exclusive games.
Yeah, or they're not.
There's
Exclusive.
not that many exclusive games anymore.
Yeah.
There's like a handful of them for all the consoles.
Well, there should be.
Well, like all the exclusive stuff for PlayStation
They're
like,
usually
came
the
out.
better games for whatever reason.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to buy a fucking Nintendo Switch to play it, play with Mario or some shit, you know?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah. No, Mario's never gonna be on anything else. but
That's what I'm
fucking-
saying. That's why it's bullshit.
But they're usually done better because they're like tailored
that,
specifically to
yeah.
that system. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
usually more done better.
Smoother.
Yeah.
So some of the rumors why Sony's skipping E3 is they want to wait till the PS5 is ready to announce that. I just realized on the 15th was a 5-year anniversary of the PS4. So shit, that's been out 5 years. So yeah, it's about they'll probably be announcing it like next year or the year after for
Is it
PS5.
like, it's usually like 7 years, right? For
Yeah.
for
And
a
then-
cycle.
yeah, because they do a 10-year life cycle of the system itself. It feels like it hasn't been out that long though. 5 years, like that's a long ass fucking
It's
time.
going by fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely going by fast. Yeah.
There's been
I
so
think
many,
it's just because we're old now, dude. 5 years
Yeah.
goes like really fast.
but so that's one of the
It's like
Like
first
a
through
year
fifth
goes by
grade,
quick.
man. That's a long time.
Yeah.
yeah. I have a theory
That's
on
like
why.
a big percentage of your life now. Like a year is like a small percentage of your life.
I have a theory of why time seems to go faster as an adult as opposed to being a kid. Because as a kid, when you measure time in holidays and birthdays, it's like it's like it seems like it takes forever for the next holiday to get here. As an adult, you measure time in fucking paychecks and bills.
Yeah, because you don't want that. You don't want the money, the rent, the month to come to the first, because then you got to pay the rent.
Yeah,
So
it's
like that, it seems faster because you don't want that to happen.
yeah.
Whereas a kid, you're like, oh, I
like,
can't wait for this to come out. Or blah, blah, blah. I
yeah,
can't wait.
you're like legit counting
Yeah.
days and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Just getting old sucks. Being an adult,
Yeah.
just adulting in general.
Yeah, there's no
Um,
turning back. You know.
I saw this super
Well, yeah, it's
depressing
just
ass.
constantly move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this depressing ass meme the other day. It's just a bunch of kids. It's like the pictures like from the 70s or the 80s. It's just a bunch of kids and it's like one day you went out to play with your friends for the last time and didn't realize it was the last time. I was like, oh fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Like you go out to play and it's like, oh, that's the last time you ever played with that kid.
There's
That's
no
the-
more riding bikes with Jimmy.
right?
You know, like or
Or
whatever.
just playing fucking.
We
pick
played
up
tag.
football, pick up football and shit.
When was the last time you played tag, dude?
Been a while.
Right?
Yeah.
I play catch. Like that's about it.
I
Just
used to play catch at break.
That's about it.
I have football at work.
Yeah, you can play catch. That's about it. That's all you could do, or like bowling, like those old man things, like bowling.
Yeah.
Bowling. Could you
I mean-
like,
Shit like that.
skee ball?
I mean, I played hide and seek with Jasmine, but it's not the same. Like, you know what I mean? When you're doing it as
Yeah.
for a
It's hard to
kid,
get people
Because you can beat them every time.
It's hard to get people together to be like, just play some basketball. It's like, no, because you don't gotta get 6 people together
It's like
to
10
be like
people, yeah.
to do
Dude,
an athletic activity.
I've been trying to get a couple friends together to play fucking handball. Like, there's a handball court down the street, and like it's like no one. It's just everyone's scheduled. Like,
I got work, man. And
Yeah.
then after that, I gotta be with the kid and gotta hit grocery shopping.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like this.
I got
That.
time for no
Like you
handball.
need 2 people for handball.
You know, I'm gonna tell them,
One
I
guy,
don't play
one
anything.
person.
I just work, okay?
yeah, pretty much.
No bullets.
That's like everyone's like, hey, what's new with you? Like, if anyone you haven't seen in a while, work.
Yeah,
I work.
you know how it is.
When I'm not at work, I'm at home trying to rest.
Yeah, that's a sad ass thing, you know, when you like the same shit working.
Yeah,
Right on, man.
Yeah,
Seems like your life could be summed up to that.
pretty
Yeah.
much, man. Feels like it.
I can go to work, came home, I
Yeah,
went to the
went to
gym,
the-
maybe.
Maybe.
Or I
Yeah,
just came-
maybe.
Or I just came home and
Or I
played
just-
Red Dead for
Yeah, I just ripped
3
a
hours
fucking
and
rabbit's
went to sleep.
asshole with my bare hands. And fell asleep.
And it was like,
Yeah, like immediately.
Just put it on rest mode and goes.
Rabbit's just on his chest.
That's like jerking off and falling asleep. Just wake up, dick still in your hand, like, oh shit.
If you jacked off like Arthur Morgan, you'd rip your dick right off, dude.
Yeah. How that would just rip the skin off?
Oh. Yeah, no, I've seen those videos. Fucking nuts. Just
He skins that shit perfectly every time, too. Just fucking, it's just nothing.
At least because like in Assassin's Creed you would do that too. But what they would do is they would show you going in with the blade, and then like the camera would just go up. Like
Yeah.
it's
No,
like
yeah.
It's supposed to be like a time thing. Like,
yeah,
take him some time.
they can take him a minute.
Yeah, no, this was.
And Red Dead is just
10 seconds.
He
Whether
just
it's
has
a
to-
bear,
yeah.
whether it's a fucking rabbit or anything, it just takes. It's just nothing. Like,
He just needs a seam. All he needs is a seam to fit his fucking.
Yeah, if there's a ballistic I fit my finger in, I'll rip that motherfucker off. Swear to God, dude, I shot like a turkey. He just walks up to it and just like rips his chest open and just pulls out his heart and shit and just drops it on the ground. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, fucking savage.
Oh man, and that's the other thing too. Is like because in Red Dead he just rips the skin off and just throws the cartridge.
Yeah, he throws
it.
And this thing, it's just nothing. And like Assassin's Creed, like when it goes away and then when it goes back to your characters, there's just bones on the floor, you know.
Yeah.
So like you did some shit. Like
You broke it down.
there's just,
Yeah, you just leave like a whole big ass bear carcass. Like,
Yeah.
You just
Well,
make
you
it tight.
can't eat it, apparently.
It gives you the meat, but just still like
Yeah,
you
that's
just see
right.
like a big meaty carcass still there.
Yeah, dude, bear carcass is ridiculous. I left that shit right on the side of the road.
Yeah, you can't take it with you. Then.
Yeah.
Fucking horse can't carry it.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just throw this dude on my horse. And I was like, well, I can't pick up a bear.
you know, what I'm picturing now though is just like because you know how in the first Red Dead Redemption they had the zombie mode afterwards.
I hope they do that again.
If they do one for this one, it's just a bunch of just skinless animals. Just
Oh, yeah, man.
just every animal you've ever skinned just rushing at you. That'd be so fucked up.
Bunch of skinless rabbits all over the place.
Oh man, that game. From what I've seen, it looks awesome.
It's awesome, dude.
I just barely finished Spider-Man. I still got the DLC to do,
Yeah.
and they just released the second DLC. I got Vampire and I got fucking Odyssey that I haven't even touched.
Vampire.
Yeah, I got Odyssey, and then I got Red Dead right after, and I haven't fucking went back.
I haven't touched Odyssey at all. I mean, because like I hadn't finished Spider-Man by the time. And then I got Black Ops, and like finally, literally, I just took Black Ops out of my PlayStation and just put it away because if I sit down and Black Ops is in, like okay, I'm playing Black Ops. Like whatever disc is in my
Yeah,
PlayStation.
just where you gonna go to?
Yep, it's like all right, I'm playing this right now.
It's because you fuck with too much discs, bro.
Yeah, you gotta go digital.
all digital.
I might buy UFC 3 right now. It's on sale. Oh, there's right now up until the end of the month. PlayStation is everything's black. It's their Black Friday sale.
I wonder how Spyro's gonna be on sale.
I don't know.
I didn't
Is
see it on
worth
there.
$40? I don't know, man.
I didn't see
Spyro's
it.
all three.
Yeah,
Pay $40.
Yeah, all three for 40. It's kind of expensive, dude.
yeah. I was
I
gonna,
still look at it as a fucking. It's an old game.
Yeah.
It is an old game.
It's an old game, yeah.
Well, it's not $60.
Right now they have the first two
40 bucks
Batman,
you probably
the
spend.
first two Batman games, Arkham
Probably got 20 hours.
Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Those games were pretty big. Those Spyro games. Were
Yeah,
pretty huge.
Arkham Asylum and Arkham City for both of them. The remasters for $5.
That's cool, shit.
So that's a pretty good bundle. And then they have UFC 3, the
Instead of
the
like
Ultimate
Crash,
Edition.
it'll go down to like
Oh yeah,
30 or 20
So I was like, I'll just wait.
in like 4 months.
Ratchet and Clank was free, and they gave it to you.
On
PlayStation Plus, yeah.
Plus,
Oh, then PlayStation Plus a year right now is $40. So
It's $20
What's
off.
that, 20 bucks now?
I don't know, man. Game Pass is the way to go.
fucking Game Pass.
Game Pass is legit as fuck, bro.
I don't know. I
I
think
know you guys are in your little camp and shit, whatever. That's all cool and gravy, but Game Pass is legit, dude. It's allowed me to play a fuck ton of games, for sure. Games I would never play.
yeah, because it's similar to the way the PlayStation works, right? Where it just gives you like every month you get this you get these games free, right?
Yeah. But
So
I mean, they have that if you have Xbox Gold, you get 4 games free, no matter what. If you have Xbox Gold, you
okay.
get 4 a month. But if you have Game Pass, they do like 10 games that they put out like every month. I'm not sure how it works though. If like once they remove it off Game Pass, if you're still able to play that game, I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Yes, that's the thing. 'Cause I know PlayStation has PlayStation Now, which is something similar. But what they do is they have a whole library. So you're paying the monthly
That's
fee.
not free. That's monthly.
That's a monthly fee.
Yeah, that's how Game Pass is.
Yeah, you pay a monthly fee, and it's like what it is like.
They have a big ass library.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I think the PlayStation one is damn near every PlayStation game out.
That's cool.
You can play it, but like you get it for like a month or something like that, and then it goes back to the library and you pick something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but yeah, it's not bad. Because with PlayStation Plus, the games stay in your library as long as you have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
With PlayStation Now, it's just whatever. It's like
Whatever's in that.
yeah, whatever's in the streaming service. You get it for like a month, and that's about it. But still, it's pretty. But like even if you get it on the last day, you still have it for a month.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
even if they take it out of the library, you still have a month with it.
Oh, okay.
So
It's like renting a game for a
yeah,
month.
exactly. That's exactly what it is. But you're just getting a digital version of it. So
It doesn't stream.
I think it is streaming.
It is
How
free.
does that work though?
I don't know.
It's weird. You stream a
Fucking,
game.
Yeah.
like in
If your
Game
internet
Pass, you
sucks.
just have to download it. You download the whole game.
So what if your internet sucks?
If your internet sucks, then they don't recommend you.
Yeah, yeah. They'll
Oh,
tell
really?
you.
They'll tell you,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I remember in the
Oh,
beta.
that's fucking terrible.
In the beta when it was free, they were like, "Oh, I think my internet was like having issues or whatever." So they're like, "Oh, your internet's like below 20 megabytes.
That's crazy.
You should. We recommend that you don't.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because when you first install it, it runs it or I think every time you open it, it
So what
just
is it,
runs
15 a
speed
month?
test. I think it's 15 a month. Yeah.
Yeah, Game Pass is like $10 a month.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so I mean,
It's like an EA Access type shit. You
Yeah.
guys have that shit too, right?
no, that's only Xbox. That's Xbox exclusive.
God, dude, you guys suck. You don't have anything.
Well, EA fucking. is
No one likes
terrible.
EA though, so
Yeah, EA has gone down the shit, I guess.
I saw a meme. It was like some college created a AI that sucks dick. Like it's like
like
a
actually sucks dick.
it's for a robot that sucks dick, and it's like why don't they just ask EA? Everything they make sucks dick anyway.
Why is there AI needed to suck dick? It's not that complicated.
It's like right. I guess to control the robot, like because it's a robot thing, and I don't know. It's
Because
just
they want to like put as many dicks in there as possible so it can learn like what's the most proper technique to suck dick and get it.
But everybody's different, right? Like,
every dick is different
But that's why they're gonna try to find the one thing.
The one thing that works on everybody.
on everybody.
Finger in the asshole.
Yeah, there it is. We found it. Did you hear the term? This was a while ago. We talked about that sex robot that someone stole from a fucking.
Oh yeah, and they put like a gallon of cum in it.
Yeah, they found it later, and it was.
They
filled-
put or they filled?
They
Like,
filled. They
It,
filled.
it was found filled with a gallon of cum.
dude, he was using the shit out of that thing.
It was either one person or like
Yeah,
it was
nah,
like
it had
to be
20
some
dudes
buddies,
just
man.
running a train on it.
Man,
for
that's
5
crazy
hours.
though, man.
There had to
Like,
be
I would not
somebody.
be like
we tried to do the
the
math
dude
on
with
that.
the last drop, you know?
Yeah, we did.
What?
What was our
We tried to
math?
do
Like,
the math on that. Like,
like if let's say one guy came.
It's like a
each
tablespoon.
time,
I think
so
we-
it was
It was
like,
like half the tablespoon,
It was like
wasn't it?
170.
I think we said a tablespoon. Yeah,
Dude, that's brutal.
yeah, it's like a
170
tablespoon
nuts.
each. So how many tablespoons does it take
To
to fill like
fill
a gallon? Of
yeah.
milk?
I think
It
everyone
was
averages
only
out.
100 and something. Like,
Yeah, it was insane. But yeah,
What do you do with all that?
fucking sex robot.
What? Cum?
Like, what do you do with it? Yeah, like, cause that's
Or
a
the
kind of a
robot.
thing, man. When you're in a business and you have like a byproduct, you got to do something with that byproduct. You got to
Yeah.
get rid of it somehow. And a lot of people like to try to make money off.
What did they
of
do with
so-
that robot anyway? Did they?
What can you do with all that used jizz?
You know what? That's a good question.
Where does the
It's a-
jizz
it's a
go?
good
Did they
one.
have it? Yeah, did they have it in
That's
like
a
a?
Goodwill.
Well, I'll see the thing.
Was it just in a receptacle, or was like jizz coming out of the eyes and shit? Like it was just stuff full.
It was just crying
Out
jizz.
of the ears.
It's just dripping jizz
They
out
had a
of all the, like,
concussion of jizz.
the fucking arm joints.
Every
of the robot
orifice
and
is
shit.
just.
This
Oh
joint's
god!
Oh god.
It was like with each load, it just kind of just spurts like just you know.
And it just oozes out of everything a little bit more.
Oh god!
Every
Like-
thrust, it kind of just.
Or if they have a receptacle.
Like, have you ever seen
Do
when
they have
people,
like a
they
jizz
do the
receptacle?
whipped cream so it comes out of their nose? Have you ever
Oh,
seen that?
no.
Yeah, you get the whipped cream spray and you like eventually it'll just go into your sinuses and come
God
out your
damn!
nose.
What the fuck is wrong with people, dude?
You could do
Yeah,
that with
it's fucking gross. People would do that shit.
Well, yeah, I knew a dude that would like get a top ramen noodle and
Oh,
shit.
do
and,
that.
like, pull it through. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Pull it through his nose. And
I never did that on purpose, but like I've sneezed while eating.
I've done that too.
I've sneezed the fucking noodle out. Yeah.
Oh, I had like a whole fucking like bunch because like I had like a grip of noodles in my mouth and I sneezed and like the whole thing like
Just
Plate of
bread
spaghetti fucking falling from my nose. That's brutal.
I came in the chick's mouth and she said it almost came out of her nose.
That's awesome. So that's what I'm picturing. Like the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Just jizz.
Yeah, that's possible.
My buddy, he always tells a story about when he was in I forget if he was in Afghanistan or Iraq, and one of the guys there had a pocket pussy and a fleshlight. He was like, yeah. He goes, they're like all sitting around. He was like, you got a fucking fleshlight? He goes, yeah. He goes, where is it? He goes, like, pats his fucking cargo pocket and keep it with me all the times. He goes, can I see it? The guy pulls it out and it's in a fucking Ziploc bag, right? So okay, now if someone shows you a fucking fleshlight in a Ziploc bag,
There's just a lot wrong with that scenario
Yeah.
you just said.
me personally, I'm not gonna take it out of the fucking Ziploc bag. This guy opens the Ziploc bag, takes it out, and then like pours it, and then
Came
jizz
out.
poured out onto the dirt, and instantly as he saw the
I
jizz,
would have been like, ugh.
that's exactly he puked onto the jizz, which led to a chain reaction of everybody in the group. Everyone just puking and jizzing everyone.
Well, who cares? Why do you need it on you? And then
No, 'cause like,
You've never been to war, son.
Yeah,
And then you're a fucking security guard. And then he fucking
no, this
came in it recently enough for it to pour out.
Yeah. That's the thing. He came in.
Like,
he
just
just
dressed
dressed
pretty
This
You're
is
in
an
a
army
war,
or
you
this
want
is as a security guard?
No, this was
Never
in the
know
Marines.
your
He was
last
in the
day.
Marines.
Okay.
Yeah.
You never will know what's your last day.
Yep.
You gotta
Especially
come every day.
At Bowie.
when you're this was when he was in Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
Afghanistan,
Oh,
all
fully
right.
loaded.
No, I thought you were talking about like one of your security.
Oh no, that was not one of the guards. No. Yeah, no. You know what? Just
You're
go
on
home.
duty. I mean, guard duty. You just got a lot of free time, man.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you're watching the cameras. Just...
Kill something.
That's fucking Ruben when you were watching those drone feeds.
Oh yeah.
Is that what he does?
That's what he did.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Rainbow Six Siege. Have you played that?
Not in a while, but I play it.
I was thinking about buying that one too. That one's on sale right now.
He was
for
all
like
about it,
$9.
bro. Gabriel was all into that one for a minute.
A bunch of people are pissed off because, like, right now, like, a lot of games don't go to China because of censorship issues. So EA is going to be censoring. They're going to be. It's not like they're going to be censoring the entire game. Our version of the game isn't going to be censored, but they're going to be censoring a version of the game to ship in China. And
What part?
people are losing their minds. They're going to take out the blood. They're going to take out.
Are they going to take out the skyscraper Buddhist temple?
Yeah, some of the Asian imagery. They're going to take out some of that stuff.
Who's getting mad? People from
Fucking.
China.
Are they going to turn their Asian operators into fucking white people?
I think
or-
they're all going to make them generic operators.
Unless
Yeah.
you live in China, I think that's the only reason.
Yeah, I think
why you should be
like
upset.
why?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a money move. Well, fucking yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just not
everything
money.
is, man.
Yeah, but
Just-
it doesn't affect you or how
Yeah,
your game
just like
comes
okay,
out.
like okay.
Maybe now because they'll get more money, their next game will be even
Like the
better.
only thing is like their Asian operators are like stereotypically Asian.
Yeah.
And it's like they're just like all the Asians just sound the same. Whether like one's like Korean, like two of them are Korean, another one's supposed to be Chinese, somewhere like.
And it's all the same guy doing the voice.
Yeah, it's like the same. Well, no, it's different people doing the voice, but
Yeah.
they all sound
They're
like
the same
accent. Yeah.
Harold. They all say Harold.
Like I'm trying to remember in Black Ops, the first Black Ops, how they had the Viet Cong, and then like there was one when you would cook a grenade, hold it, and he would do it, just, hold it. But like, people are pissed off. It's just like right now, people are all pissed off at WWE because they did 2 pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia, and with everything that's going on over there, like it's like yeah, it's a fucking money move. They paid
They got
them
money.
fucking $1 billion.
Dude, they got oil money.
Yeah.
They have oil money. Stop fucking around here.
Like the thing is like okay, so Shawn Michaels came out of retirement for this thing. Undertaker came out of retirement for this thing.
It's gone now.
Stone Cold almost came out of
Didn't
retirement. Hogan, WWE was like, we're never working with Hogan again because he called somebody a nigger.
Wrong. Well, in Saudi Arabia, it's perfectly acceptable.
The Saudis,
This scenario.
like, we're going to give you $1 billion, but we like literally this is the deal was we want We want Shawn Michaels.
You want a Hulk Hogan?
If you look at that pay-per-view, it's all the old Attitude Era guys.
And we want him to say nigger.
Yeah. Yeah. The Rock backed out last minute, and Stone Cold backed out last minute.
We want Sable.
Yeah, it was pretty much all that. It's like, and we'll give you this much money for if you can get for every one of these you can get, we'll give you a bonus.
Damn.
And so, like, yeah, I don't even know if I doubt they approached Sable. They didn't want to piss off Brock.
John
I
Cena.
thought Brock was on it.
John Cena didn't
Brock
do
was
it.
no. John Cena backed out too.
John
Yeah,
Cena didn't
I
do
thought
it.
Brock was in it.
I don't remember if he was.
I think
or
he
not.
was.
It's a big payday, man.
I think I heard it.
Yeah, but I don't think he would let Sable do it anymore. Oh no, actually, Sable wouldn't want to do it. She tried to sue WWE. She tried to sue the fuck out of
Didn't
him.
Hulk Hogan try to sue them before too?
No, he never tried to sue them.
Yeah, but he's
He
always
testified.
had
He testified in the steroid trials, though.
He's always,
but Vince-
they've always had theirs.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the steroid trial. But Vince forgave that a long time ago.
He forgive them of his fucking sex tape.
Yeah, he did. Dude, I saw a clip.
Hogan?
Yeah, I saw a clip of that sex tape before it got like fucking
I
taken
couldn't
up.
bring myself to watch.
I didn't know what the fuck it was at the time. Like it was just like it was like I forgot. I don't remember how I remember seeing it, but it was one of those black, like not black, like the low light where it's all green and gray and shit. And it's just like all you see is Hogan. Like you just see this side of Hogan, just butt naked. Just
You're like, yep, that's Hogan's butt.
that's definitely Hogan.
You see that fool pounding?
Recognize it from a mile away.
Yep.
That classic hot dog skin.
Yeah.
He called her brother a couple times, so you knew it was him.
Yeah, really get in there, brother.
I ain't gonna do what I go wild on you.
Bend over, brother. I'm gonna come, brother.
Just the head, brother. Just the head.
Macho Man was in the back.
Slow
Oh,
down.
yeah. You're moving too fast there, Hogan.
It's Macho?
Oh, he was watching from the back, is what it was.
I thought he was,
he was waiting for the hot tag.
Crazy how Macho Man's dead.
Dude.
He wasn't that old.
Yeah, I know. Well, he died. He had a heart attack while driving, and then like
Right.
crashed. Like he had a fucked up death. If speaking of
He was
Macho
still
Man,
doing shit, too.
no, yeah, he was still wrestling. He was still I was watching. I've been watching a lot of wrestling with Jasmine lately, and they just did the all-female pay-per-view Evolution. And I forget who it was now. There's someone does it like the perfect Macho Man elbow drop. Like I forget who it was now, but she did it perfectly.
Is that black chick?
I don't remember who it is now.
Because she like dresses like him.
I think it might have been her.
She wears all those like tassels and shit.
Yeah, she comes
Crazy
up to,
colors.
Yeah,
A lot
But-
of people were doing that, though.
She's all neon-y.
yeah.
During that phase.
But the other day, I'm in Jasmine's room, and I'm just laying on the floor. She's on her bed, and she just literally comes off the fucking bed,
Elbow drop.
fucking perfect, like elbow drop. I was like, what the hell?
Hilarious.
Super legit move.
That shit hurts.
Have you ever took an elbow drop to the heart, bro? What was Chris Benoit's like headbutt to the chest?
Flying headbutt.
To the groin. It was right to the bowels.
When he just took his balls in your face?
Pretty much, yeah.
He only did the ball one sometimes, though. He would do it to the chest a lot.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like in the chest.
It was or to the
head.
To the head, yeah. It was like forehead to forehead.
all up in the neck and chest.
crazy.
Head,
Yeah.
Forehead.
Who does that? Like, who
Like
has
this.
the fucking the wherewithal to be like, I'm gonna jump off this like 6 foot fucking thing
And
and
land
land
on my
on my head?
My hands, dude, be straight out.
Well, see,
Like,
but
fuck,
that's
man.
why they banned shit like that, though. Because, like, even back then, they...
Because it made him kill his family?
well, because of the concussions and shit. Because
Yeah.
concussions are part of, like, the concussions, the steroids, all that shit kind of led to his mental health being all fucked up. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chair shots.
I forgot about that
They
shit.
said
I
chair
was...
shots to the head.
You ever
Oh.
do that shit no more?
No more
No,
chair shots.
no, they only do them to the back now. If you watch it now, it's always like flat across the back.
What if they like, put their hands up?
They don't do
Yeah, they
it.
could still. Yeah, that's how they used to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
do
used
their
to.
hands
But
up.
yeah, no, they don't. No, do you remember?
Sometimes no. Or the Rock fucked up.
I just see David
Arquette fucking get all bloody,
Yeah. The fuck cut his throat with like.
Yeah,
a-
dude, David
with a
Arquette just took a
fluorescent-
fucking light bulb to the face.
Oh
to
shit!
the neck.
Is
He
he
just had a
still,
wrestling-
he's still doing that
Yeah,
shit?
he just had a wrestling match, and he's
It
all
was
fucking,
terrible,
he was all
dude.
bloody.
It was
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
That fool got pinned by an arm drag takedown. He got
one of
arm
the worst
drag
wrestling matches
takedown.
all time.
Hey, who?
David
David
Arquette.
From Remember Scream?
That Scream.
He was
He's a little
the brother. Yeah,
Stupid detective guy, right?
yeah.
It would kind of be hard
Deputy.
to be explaining
Deputy.
David Arquette to like somebody who doesn't know David Arquette.
Seriously.
Like, why is he
He was
famous
in that-
anyway? Like, there's no reason
actor.
for him to be really that
He's famous
popular.
for,
But
like, Scream
everybody
Yeah,
knows who
Scream.
David
He
Royal
was,
Arquette is.
Rumble.
he was married to the
To
chick
the
from
girl
Friends.
from Friends.
Yeah.
I don't even know her name,
I
so I
don't-
wouldn't be able to
that's
start
funny,
describing
huh,
her.
like-
The one with the
Rachel?
black hair.
Yeah,
No.
Monica?
Yeah, he was married to her.
Courtney Cox?
Courtney Cox, that's her name. He won the WCW heavyweight title at one point, and he was in a movie about it.
Royal Rumble.
That was a good movie.
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble.
That was a good movie.
That was a good. Is that the one with the butt fruit when he's like he does a sting palm with the Slurpee and he goes against the what movie is
think
that?
No, that's fucking Clerks, man.
No.
What's
Mallrats is the one with the pretzel.
Oh, yeah,
Is the sting
pretzels.
palm. But I think because there's one where he
Yeah,
goes
I think
like,
he does. He sticks his finger in his ass.
and then
puts
he
it
goes
in his face.
he goes this is meth. He goes, and then he gives it to the guy at the register. And he goes, "How did you drink this?" He goes, "I forced myself through it, but I think most of it settled on the bottom." So he gives him a fresh Slurpee.
No, that's gross.
I think it's Ready to Rumble,
think
right?
it is.
There's like hanging out in front of
I
the.
think
Smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh man,
It's so stupid.
I've been watching old '90s movies lately. Like I just watched. Wait, is Happy Gilmore '90s? It's 2000s.
I just watched fucking Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan.
Oh
bro.
shit, I haven't seen that. In
That's old
forever.
school shit, dude. And you know what's hilarious? Like the Asian dubbing is pretty good, but then they have like the American guys, and their voices are dubbed, and it looks terrible. Like, bitch. Like, it looks fucking hilarious, dude. And I'm curious as to like, do they make them say shit in like Asian, and then it gets dubbed to English, so that's why it doesn't
I don't
really
know.
fit? Because it looks like everybody else is trying to speak English.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't know. I have to look that up. Have you guys? Have you seen that video? Is like Jackie Chan's like most brutal fucking injuries.
Dude, he gets fucked up.
Dude, he gets really fucked up.
Broke his ankle doing the fucking Ready to Rumble. or
Yeah,
whatever.
when he jumps onto that boat, right?
Yeah.
There's a whole
has the
video.
shoe sock.
It's like all the
Yeah.
behind the scenes of Jackie Chan's like all his crazy stunts. Like there's one where he gets electrocuted and almost dies. I think he dislocates his hip and he gets
Really?
electrocuted.
Just the one in Drunken Master when he's
In the fire?
when he's going through the fire.
The
that's-
coals, bro.
Yeah, that shit was so
He
brutal.
threw himself into the coals.
And he was like, "Ah," and then you see it in slow motion.
Oh yeah,
And he just had
Crawling
to
through
get
that
out.
shit, and
They were
there's,
just
like,
like, we're
clinging
gonna
on
put
it.
you in some cloth and we're just gonna put a lot of water on you.
yeah.
And
That's
maybe
what-
you'll stay cool.
Yeah, that shit was
Maybe.
Well, there's one where it's like a medieval kind of thing where he's jumping from one tree to another, and he's supposed to like jump from one tree and then like rotate around it and jump to the next one. And as he does it, the tree breaks and he fucking busts his head on a wall.
Oh, Jesus.
And he had to get surgery because his brain started swelling. Like that one, he almost died, and then the other one, it was like he's in a mall chasing somebody, and the guy gets away, and like he's on the bottom floor, and he's on the third floor of the mall. The guys that he's chasing is on the first floor somehow. I don't remember how it happened. So there's like a lighting thing with a pole in the middle.
Yeah.
And he jumps on this pole and slides down the pole all the way to the first floor. But as he's breaking the lights, it's electrocuting him the entire time he's going down.
Oh, shit.
And then so by the time he gets down, like he falls all fucked up and dislocates his hip. Like, and that's he almost died doing that one too.
Brutal.
Yeah, that's brutal.
I don't know.
Dude,
When
you
I was
can't even,
watching
like-
that movie, I was thinking, like, he's got, like, some cheesy, like, real cheesy love interest.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it seems like he's always kind of got that in a lot of his movies, and there's some, like, actresses that are just only in that one movie, right? And I'm like, Jackie Chan's been doing movies for a long time. How does he not have a hashtag Me Too? Like, how come
He's a
nobody's
nice
coming?
guy, leave me alone.
Yeah, right?
Because yeah,
I'm a
that's
nice
the
guy, leave me alone.
thing. Jackie Chan doesn't
Did
need.
you see that
I love
the new
Snoopy,
movie he
though.
was in with the?
He's a fucking crazy dude.
It was like his own version of Taken. or
Yeah. They
She
killed
was
his
badass.
daughter.
What?
They killed his
She's
daughter.
badass.
They blew her up, and he wanted to know the name of the terrorist.
Yeah.
And the dude won't give him a name, so he just starts fucking murdering motherfuckers.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
Murdering.
I
them.
forget what it was called.
Don't fuck with Jackie Chan.
That's what it's called. Don't fuck with Jackie
Chan's
Chan.
badass, man. I always
DJ.
liked Jackie.
Don't fuck with DJ.
Remember back in the day, like not even back in the day, there was that movie that was coming out, and it was like Jackie Chan versus Jet Li.
Oh, Forbidden Kingdom.
Yeah, and it was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't really them. Like,
Yeah, they were like some Monkey King and some
Yeah.
fucking
it was a kids
drunken
movie.
Guru.
Yeah, it was a kid's movie.
Yeah.
It was
Drunken
very
Master's
kiddish.
legit as fuck. It's super legit. He fights a bunch of dudes with hatchets.
Yeah, I trip out with Jackie Chan and with Jet Li. Like when they became famous out here, like they were in their 50s and shit. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
dude, you see some of like Jet Li's old ass movies. Like he's super young and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like what the fuck, man. Fuck, what was I watching recently?
Called like the. It was called like The Immigrant or something.
The immigrant.
I think it is something like
Yeah.
The Immigrant.
Oh,
Something
shit.
has to do with that, yeah.
I'm gonna have
Because
to
he's
look-
like in, where is he, in Ireland? Or,
He's in like UK, I think.
yeah,
something.
somewhere in the UK.
The instigator.
He's in, what is it, Albany? Because those fucking
Albanians, yeah,
Those
he's-
Albanians, man.
You know, Take It 2 was terrible. She was just throwing grenades off fucking rooftops, like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're to the east. Just throw more grenades, and I'll figure out where you are." Because nobody cares when grenades are exploding in Albania. It's not a big deal or anything.
Yeah,
That was like
I
the
know
ending of that movie. It was like the last 10 minutes was her running on rooftops throwing
Throwing
fucking
grenades.
So he could find her.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
I,
only
think,
saw
yeah,
the
I
first
think
one.
I've only seen the first one.
After that, I knew
just
I
like-
knew it would get ridiculous, so I was like, I'm not gonna watch the sequels because
And
there was
then
what
three.
Taken
Oh my
3.
god.
Well, see,
Yeah.
Deadpool said. 'Cause I always thought that, like, after the first one, I was just like, why? Like, this guy's just a terrible father. Like,
No, he is a great father. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
his
he's,
family's supposed to
His
get kidnapped.
family just has like the worst luck.
It's like, what the fuck? I would
Yeah.
not want to be around him.
Yeah, you can't be his relative. He'll get kidnapped for sure.
The Foreigner.
That's why, 'cause he's
That's
The
it.
foreigner.
foreigner.
Okay,
That's why, because he's so
Immigrant
badass
foreigner, same shit.
that his like family are like they don't have any worries. So when they go out, they're fucking
Yeah, they're all
oblivious.
willy nilly. They're
Yeah, they
like,
get
oh
all-
But
yeah,
the thing about if
I'm
this
raped.
guy,
I'm raped material as can be, but I have no worries. 'cause-
Yeah, I'll just go with this strange guy. Sure.
yeah.
Just,
Liam
like-
Neeson's gonna find me.
Yeah.
like my thing is like even with my job, like I have to tell like I can't really talk about my job outside of my job. I have to tell my
Got
my-
security clearances, man.
yeah, it's all security clearances and the stuff that I guard and shit. And so like I have to tell
Got
like
aliens behind doors and
right?
shit.
But because of that, I have to tell them, hey, don't like I tell my wife all the time, like,
Don't ask
don't just sit in your car doing your makeup. When you get in your car, drive away. Then do your makeup when you get to where you're going. You know what I mean? Like, because you're just sitting in your car as a target now. You know what I mean? I have to tell her all this, like these different.
Yeah,
things.
they're gonna get to her to get to you.
Exactly. And like my job isn't really. I'm a for, like this dude, Liam Neeson's character is like this super fucking like like this dude should have his family should be like. Yeah, we should just not be
World travelers and shit. Trying to
Without
be.
security, without armed security guards.
or even that. Even it's like I should just be cautious in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like that's one of the first, especially like in the military. In the like,
Well,
in the
wasn't
military,
it like they
teach you
didn't
that.
know what he did? Or what
Yeah,
he
they
really
did. They didn't know
Yeah.
his life or whatever.
The daughter didn't.
Yeah,
The mom knew.
yeah,
They
something
had
like
problems.
that. But it's like,
Because he was never home. He was always killing bad guys.
oh yeah, he was off killing Nazis. Wait,
That's all you care about. It's going off and killing bad guys. You don't care about me or your dog.
We're saving the world.
I always hate when they have those.
It's like,
movies.
what if I don't kill them and they
Yeah.
kill you?
I always hated those when they do those kind of things in movies
Yeah.
where the family's mad because he's never home.
That's why you gotta like movies like,
Yeah, but then he's like, they're right.
Yeah.
yeah,
I gotta give him
Yeah.
more time.
yeah. I should let
Never
these
mind
dudes
all this
kill my
other
people.
important shit
Yeah.
that I have to deal with.
Alright, I just gotta finish this last thing, and then
it's always
it's
on
all
one
you
lesson.
guys. It's all you guys. It's anybody. It's all it's ever gonna be.
Yeah.
That's like an exact line from every movie ever.
Yeah.
It's only you guys. It's all it's ever gonna be.
Just you and me.
We're gonna leave all this behind us.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just one last job.
Yeah. Once we get past this, we're all good.
Like they should just like how there's like the cabin in the woods type movies. They should just one last job type movies.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of those.
Yeah,
There are.
I mean, every Fast and Furious movie is one last job.
one last job. We just got this one last job.
Fucking eight sequels later.
I hated the last one so bad, and I
I
like
don't think I've seen the last one. The last one
I
was
didn't even
Charlize
like-
Theron.
I literally
Yeah.
haven't watched like the last 6.
I didn't even like the first one.
no
It's stupid. Like,
No, I don't like
say
the
that,
first one.
yeah.
When I like Tokyo Drift just because it was like a bad good.
My right.
Yeah, and then the first one when The Rock first came in.
I like the first two. I like the first one when The Rock came in. Like I like how can I say I enjoy them, but at the same time I hate them.
What's badass
I-
is
the
the
first
Fast
one-
and Furious ride at Universal Studios.
I still haven't been on
That
that.
shit is pretty badass.
I've been wanting to go to Universal. It's
Had
fucking,
so much torque that the chassis actually twisted. So you know it's good.
There was
Jesse actually twisted.
I forgot. I remember cause when the first Fast and Furious came out, I was all into tuners and racing and all that shit.
Well, that's what was hot at the time.
That's
Yeah,
why
dude,
they
they fucking Need for
the
Speed
movie was
2, Underground 2.
The movie was a symptom of a time of the
Yeah,
time.
oh
The
yeah, it
movie
definitely
wasn't,
was.
like,
Goddamn
the
street
reason for
racers.
that. Yeah.
the movie just the first Fast and
Find
Furious.
another way home, pizza boy.
But I was always reading Street Tuner magazine, and like there was a whole article of like all the questionable shit they say in Fast and Furious. was it double clutching, granny shifting? Like,
Yeah.
just, I was like, what the fuck? Is
Not
that?
double clutching like you should. Granny shifting. You almost had me. You never had your car. Ja Rule just sprinkled in there in a couple scenes.
What,
Menage! Monica!
Monica! Oh man,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was a terrible movie.
what does she tell me in the beginning? She goes, whether you win or lose, you get me.
Yeah,
But if you win,
you get her too. They're like a big ass jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Ja Rule, man.
He was in the lead for a little bit.
Ja Rule got replaced by Ludacris.
Yeah, yeah.
Ludacris, yeah.
Damn. I like the first. It was cheesy, but it was still like.
Well, Tyrese and Ludacris are in the same movie.
Yeah.
Then
Are
the
they?
second one, yeah. Then the second one.
Take back my cutter. That's the only one I fucking remember.
Yeah.
You. Take back my cutter.
Who says that?
What is it?
The fake ass
fucking
Cuban bad
yeah.
guy, dude. He's not Cuban B.
Like I said, we hungry.
Yeah. He's home.
Oh, what was that one? Like, oh, he
Ejectocito, cuz.
he did the no look thing, huh? I told him that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that the second one was cheesier than the first one, but it was more like the second one led into what the series became. Like the whole
Yeah, because it was initially just some
racing.
street racers that
And-
were also stealing some.
yeah, and then it became into like this whole. I don't know how they became
Stealing
super
planes
soldiers
and,
and
like,
shit.
Yeah,
They're
like
like
missiles.
super drivers,
Super spies and shit.
yeah.
Super spies.
They basically kind of just mixed Fast and Furious and Triple X.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what
They were like,
they did.
Vin Diesel was like, "Well, I was recruited in Triple X because I was like a stunt guy.
Yeah,
What if we just make them like,
What if I do both?
yeah,
yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
the what?
What if instead of making 2 movies, we just make this one?
yeah?" Because Ice Cube took over Triple X. That's why.
Yeah, well then they did the return of Xander Phoenix.
Oh.
No, they
He's
did.
always got to return, just like fucking Chronicles of Riddick, dude.
Yeah,
That was a dope ass.
Chronicles-
Last Riddick was
Those
the
are underrated,
very
dude.
last one, dude.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's
That
good.
one was really good.
I liked I liked the
Brutal.
first movie.
They
I
made
never-
it's just like Pitch Black.
Nice.
Yeah.
I look. Pitch Black is a dope fucking
Yeah.
movie. That movie's super underrated as well.
Yeah, I like those really confusing.
But the thing that bothers me about the Fast and Furious, like, again, they were street racers, and all of a sudden, like in the last, like especially the last 4 movies, like, since The Rock has been in it, they've been these super fucking soldiers. Like they automatically know how to use all these fucking weapons. They like
saving the world.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
lost me when, like, at the end of one movie, the Rocket, like, in the beginning of the movie, the Rocket, like, broke his arm, and by the end of the movie, he needs to help the rest.
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
so he
team.
rips the cast
So all he does is he just breaks
Oh,
the
yeah,
cast
that's what it
like
was.
that, and he picks up a fucking grenade launcher and starts shooting grenades at everybody.
That's
So
awesome.
you could have still shot
like-
that grenade.
yeah, you don't have to
launcher.
rip off the cast to do that.
You still had a free finger.
But if you flex
Right.
a cast off, that's pretty impressive.
That is pretty
You
impressive.
know?
I like my favorite though is with The Rock and Jumanji. Every time you like, because you know how it's supposed to be that kid in The Rock's body. Every time you look at the size, of he's just so impressed with his own body.
Yeah.
Like every time he looks, oh, wow, can you?
I didn't even see that shit.
You haven't seen that's
It's
actually
good.
pretty good. It's
Yeah,
really
it's-
good. I
Got
went in.
skeptical hippo eyes, okay?
I went
They
in
put
there.
a nice modern twist on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was
So it's like
a
a video game,
now,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's still in the Jumanji universe. Like where like everything that happened in the first movie happened in this movie.
Yeah, I seen that they got they replaced they got the guy that replaced John Cusack as that guy, Tom Hanks' son. They throw that guy in anything,
Oh,
any, like a
he's
white
just
guy.
kind of in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like in that
at the
shit,
end.
right?
He's
Yeah.
just barely in at the end.
Yeah, that's all I caught. I caught the end, and I was like, I don't really like this guy.
No, he's just he's only in that scene.
And-
he's
yeah.
literally only that
That's
scene.
it, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
No, it-
What's Jonah? Jonas or what is his name?
Jonas Hank?
One of the Jonas. Isn't he?
Hank?
a
Oh,
Jonas
Nick
brother?
Jonas.
Nick Jonas,
yeah.
He's talking about Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Hanks.
I know, but I'm
Dude.
saying, but
Tom Arnold.
Nick Jonas is him for the whole movie.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
And then at the end,
okay.
And then he's an adult.
yeah. So he's only
Like,
in that
yeah,
opening
right,
scene.
right.
Yeah,
Like Robin Williams.
because yeah, he gets sucked in, like, just like the kid, except they never go back to.
Yeah, just like Robin.
Because they follow the 4 kids that get sucked in, and so they come back to their time.
Yeah,
And they meet him as an adult.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, it was actually good. There's some scenes on there that are stupid.
Yeah, but
But it was funny overall. I liked it.
I like the way, because like the way it happens is like the dad finds the Jumanji box, the game, and he brings it to his son, and then the son's like, a fucking board game, throws it away, and then like the drums start playing, and the kid opens it up, and there's a video game cartridge, and he's like, oh, what the fuck is this, and plugs it in. So that's how it kind of like.
So the game just changed itself along
Yeah.
with the times?
Along with times, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I liked it. And
It was a
like
game cartridge?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
was
was
like,
Sega
a
Genesis?
Yeah.
Nintendo cartridge.
64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
Dude, they were selling Nintendo 64s for like $200 at fucking Frankenstein's.
Really?
Really? Damn.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Right,
I've seen
hey,
like $50 like
right now
NES
is-
games.
Right now is the time to buy fucking like because with the NES Classic coming out, the Super Nintendo, all that shit. Like
They're making the PlayStation one too.
Yeah.
yeah, but right now, if you're gonna try to buy an actual one, it's gonna be more expensive now because all those.
That PlayStation Classic is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I don't like
They
it.
don't have 20 off. I don't give a shit.
Right? I was kind of bummed about that. They
The
have
only
they have-
one that I would play on there would
Because
be
like all the good
original
games are
Metal
being remade, so
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
have them on the
Yeah, they're already
Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. So
Yeah.
what other franchises you got there?
Like
Bud?
they got like they got on the PlayStation
They got Metal Gear
Plus,
Solid.
Metal Gear
One
Solid,
that's
I don't give a shit.
Twisted Metal.
Oh, Twisted Metal, man. I'll go with that.
What else is there? The Resident Evil, the original. Fuck, I can't remember what else. There's like
Well,
it's
those
20
are
games.
Clank?
Uh, no, no,
Nah,
Ratchet
Ratchet
and
and Clank, they remade that.
But yeah,
Shit's dope.
Ratchet and Clank was a PS2 game though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
There was a badass Yu-Gi-Oh game that used to have on PlayStation.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Super
that.
badass Yu-Gi-Oh game.
I had no idea.
I don't know. Might
Well,
be the
I
same
bought.
one.
I literally bought that shit at Frankenstein's. Yeah, dude.
Nice.
They didn't even have it at a normal store, you know. That's why it was like
Yeah.
PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2?
PlayStation 1.
That one was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember
Yu-Gi-Oh!
at Uncle Danny's they had a
Maybe it was
PlayStation
PlayStation
2. They had a PlayStation 2 Yu-Gi-Oh game that we'd always play.
There's one on the PS4. I think it's on
You
the
could combine cards. You could combine cards,
Yeah.
and they would like.
You know which one
evolve or
was
some
cool?
shit.
Remember that Pokemon one for GameCube where it was like the dark Pokemon where they got like cursed?
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
you had to like heal them or whatever.
Yeah,
You
you
had
had to
to-
figure out how to get rid of the darkness.
I don't remember that one.
That was pretty cool.
I forget what that one was called, but it was like they had a couple of those. They had one for Wii later.
It was like Pokemon Nemesis.
Do you think that they'll make the?
No, I think it was called Genesis.
Nemesis or Genesis?
Do you think they'll make
I
the
don't know.
technology where you can like put a card on the, like a little, and then it like fucking hologram comes up and shit?
Well, they have one
Like
right now
Yu-Gi-Oh
where
games?
like what it does is like it's kind of like the AR glasses, but like it's like you have a screen in front of you, and when you put your cards down, it's like so like there's like a stand, like a narrow stand, and then like there's like a glass, so it looks kind of like a podium.
Yeah.
And when you put your cards down, like it'll scan your card, and like through the glass you see the hologram and everything go off.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Dude, I'm
pretty.
telling you, man,
They
I
had
got
some,
like a holographic first edition Machamp, bro.
Yeah.
Got like some super old, like legit ass cards. And I'm like waiting for like badass technology to come where you can like use those.
That would be
That would be
fucking-
crazy,
yeah.
man.
Well, I remember
Yeah.
when the PlayStation 3 first came out, there was a game called Eye of Judgment,
Have you seen
where it was
that?
like it used the camera from the PlayStation,
Oh.
and you had a mat, and you would lay your cards out on it, and it did the same
They
thing.
would do it on the screen, yeah. Did
Yeah.
you see that VR go karting?
Yes, that shit looks badass,
That's pretty bad.
dude. We gotta go do the alien
I'd
one.
rather do VR go karting.
The alien. No, I was watching that one. The rooms
That
are
one's
bigger
not
and
Void.
more.
I don't want to do Void. That one's not the Void.
That's not the void. No, that was. They have bigger rooms and there's more movement. And it's like actually because you're actually being swarmed, so you actually have to move around and fucking. And same thing with the Terminator one, something similar. But the Terminator one,
Intimidator.
it's like you're in an elevator at first, and then like you're on the platform, and
Wait, you're actually being swarmed? So if I took off the helmet, I just see like a bunch of dummies.
just running at you.
Just
Yeah.
fucking flying around.
No, you actually, you're being swarmed by the things, and you actually have to. It's like all about like spatial awareness with that one, which is pretty cool.
That's better.
Yeah.
Than that just moving from room
Yeah.
to room.
And only man will excel.
Yes. Shit. I think we should go ahead and. Well, we still got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, but that goes by quick.
Okay, real quick. I don't know if you guys ever discussed this. Did anybody have a problem with like them making black Nazis
Yeah.
In what?
in Battlefield?
Oh.
They had black Nazis in
Uh,
Battlefield.
well,
There's
'cause you
black
could-
Vikings.
Well,
in,
you
like,
could
For
customize your
Honor.
character, right? So it's
Yeah.
like
No.
Yeah,
I thought I'd
in the
seen-
new Battlefield, there's like women.
Yeah, there's
There's
like
like
women,
Asian women on the
like
front
Asian
line.
women snipers
Um,
and like
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
There's like it's totally
Yeah, there's
PC'd
black
out.
Nazis. I think that the biggest thing was like the main character has like one leg, has like a peg leg and a prosthetic arm, and she's going around doing all this badass shit. Like she's
Really?
bionic and shit.
That's
like,
fine.
And the main character is a woman.
Yeah.
In World War II game.
For
yeah.
me, that's
or like
fine.
a main character.
For me,
I don't know if it's
for
like
me,
the
that
person you
I
play as,
don't
but
that
was,
I
like,
don't mind. But when you got black Nazis and like.
Yeah.
But like that was like the
Well,
main
people
character they
complain about
focused
this
on in
why
the
you don't
trailer,
like
in the first
Nazis is
trailer.
because they're racist fucking.
But that's the thing. They got rid of like the term Nazi in the game.
Yeah, they're not.
And
Yeah,
then, like
that's stupid.
But then,
so, like if you're
why don't
playing,
you just
even
make
in
it-
Battlefield 1, you'll be playing,
So
and
it's
there'll be
not a
like
World War
black
II
Germans
then,
running
where
around.
it's not a World
But there's
War-
it's just. I mean, maybe now there's
Then
black
you're not-
Germans.
Yeah,
but
now there is, but back
Yeah.
then, no.
It just wasn't. The
You're not a,
case.
They
And then,
didn't
like,
have
you play
Jews.
For
You think they're
Honor-
gonna have black people?
Yeah, you could be playing For Honor, and you'll pick like the Viking class, and you can change your skin color to black.
Yeah,
I mean, I get you want to customize, but you can't make a black samurai.
yeah.
You still have to be Japanese.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's so. Then see, they shouldn't do that.
If you're
they
white,
don't-
your ethnicity can be replaced.
apparently, man, that's pretty fucked up. See, I don't like. I understand everybody wants to see themselves in a video game. I understand that, but at the same time,
But
it's
if
like,
you're making like a
if you're trying-
historical piece like Battlefield, don't call it World War II. Then call it some.
Call-
World
yeah,
War
make it-
new.
make- yeah.
some stupid shit.
make it a fucking alternate
Something else, 'cause
universe or
it's not-
fucking
It's not World War II.
Yeah.
That's not how World War II happened.
Mhm.
It wasn't black Nazis.
Only got 30 seconds.
Hold on,
Like-
hold on.
I mean, just for the record, I'm not a racist.
No, but that's history.
I have many black friends.
If you erase that shit, then you erase the fucking crimes that the past fucking people have committed, and you erase it. Like
Well, how come they're not making any black
if you
KKK members?
if you
in
erase
fucking
it, then
Red
like
Dead
we
Redemption?
don't
There's
learn,
that movie, Black KK.
we don't learn from it. If you
Oh, yeah.
fucking
The
Black
act like
Klansman,
it never
yeah.
happened.
Black Klansman.
Okay, hold on. Oh shit.
Technical difficulty.
Technical difficulty. Now we're back. So yeah, Black Klansman.
The Black Klansman. Yeah, okay, I got you.
But yeah, so it was like that. Like you said, it was like a black dude called
Catfish.
Catfish.
Yeah.
Then they were like, we need a white dude to go now, and so they got another cop, and he went over there, and I guess
Why are cops involved?
because he was an undercover cop,
Yeah, but what does the cop have to do with the Klan?
they were trying to.
They're trying to infiltrate them. I think.
Yeah,
Is the Klan some kind of terrorist group?
at the time, yeah, they were trying to become one.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why they don't like they're not allowed to have chapters anymore. Like
Yeah, right?
yeah,
Because they would do violent crimes.
But, well, no, you know what they got? They got them on the same thing. They got fucking Capone on fucking tax evasion.
tax evasion. Because
If you're a big enough group that you guys aren't paying fucking taxes, so now you guys can't fucking gather for. I think it's like more than 5 people.
It's because they're not a religion, so they have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
I would just make it a religion.
All right.
They didn't have.
How
they
do you
don't
go
have-
about making something
yeah.
a religion?
I don't
Can
know.
we make-
People do it.
Can we make our
Scientology
podcast a
did.
religion?
Scientology did it.
Yeah,
because
right.
they have like smart people in their group.
Yeah.
I don't think
the
KKK
Mormons
have-
did it.
Because they have smart people.
Jehovah's did it.
KKK
No,
has
dude.
people.
The Mormons didn't have smart people, man. They believed in a little fucking kid. Said,
Yeah.
I seen these stones. Can I see them? No.
Yeah, but that's not any, that's any more ridiculous than fucking.
That's not even like 500 years ago. That was like 200 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's literally what. Hey, can I see them too? Nope.
Well, God said only I can look at them. So. Oh well, God said.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You must
I gotta
be telling
believe-
the truth.
Yeah, dude, you have to. Yeah, this is like literally word for word.
I don't understand where the magic underwear comes from.
I don't know,
Dude. Oh god, I just.
What about fucking through a sheet?
I thought isn't that Jews?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
just
true.
saying.
Yeah.
People do weird shit for religion.
Yeah, that's for religion.
Wearing burkas.
Fucking through shit.
Like, what's that about? Like, I can't look at a girl's hair because it's just gonna make me want to rape her.
Pretty much.
Like, oh man, your hair.
That's
What's the hairs out? Yeah, hairs out. Fucking dicks out.
They had bitches over there, but they was wearing that carpet shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like, it would have been a bald woman would just be like totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
Because their thing is not to constrict the man. Like you shouldn't like reduce the man's freedoms. The women's cover up.
Yeah.
You know.
You should not make me want to rape you
Yeah.
because I will.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's not my fucking
You're
fault.
you're
Yeah, I
too
can't control
goddamn
myself.
because you're too distracting and
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot there was a comedian that was talking about how like how they say it says in the Bible like why can't women drive over there because it says in the Quran that women can't drive. It's like wait if you
They had
show me
cars? Yeah,
yeah,
they
it's
had
like they
cars
have
back
cars back then if
drive
that's
the
legit
cars.
says like there's something that women couldn't drive there's gonna be a vehicle and women shouldn't operate it. I'm all in because
No.
obviously this is
It's because before they couldn't man the carriage,
Yeah, you couldn't,
so now they can't drive cars.
couldn't steer the ox.
I kind of agree with that.
I do agree.
Women suck at driving.
Right?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it'd be weird. If I saw a lady driving a car, I might push her off and take it. Yeah. It's the easiest rob of all time.
So that brought me back to Red Dead now. So what's with the horses catching on fire?
You saw that glitch?
There's like a road.
Oh, is it just that one road?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
because
like a glitch that makes the road gets horses on fire randomly. Like they sink into it and then
they just catch on fire. Because I was thinking it's like maybe they just copied over the code from GTA, like the vehicle code. Because you know how like cars when they flip over they just automatically catch on fire in GTA. This is like horses, cars, same shit.
Yeah.
The horse flips over, fire.
The way it sounds too, it's like cooking.
Yeah,
And it's like simmering.
Yeah, it's brutal.
it's fucking nuts, man.
The audio in that game is like a big like part of it.
That's
it
what
makes
yeah.
It pulls you in a lot.
I heard the music's pretty insane.
Yeah,
All the sound
it's a
effects.
beautiful game. It's like really one of the only games I've ever played where I'm just like, yeah, this is beautiful. I find myself just
looking at stuff.
yeah, I'm just I gotta take a picture of this.
I did that with The
Nice.
Witcher.
Yeah, The Witcher's dope.
Which is really good.
I did that with The Witcher, where it's like just like especially like you'll be walking, you'll just watch the sunset as you're walking towards something. It's like, oh fuck, I need to take a screenshot.
Man,
This is very serene, and then you get attacked, and it's like, oh fuck.
I was like up on a mountain-side with some nice trees behind me and the Milky Way, and I'm like, oh, so light up a cigar and take a screenshot.
There you go.
With Red Dead, I can't play unless I know I have like a lot of time, or else like I'll end up playing like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
on accident.
That's part of the reason I've been playing Black Ops so much. Is like I can just jump in and jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to lose hours on radio.
Yeah.
You're
Like-
you're playing it and then you're doing.
Yeah, like I had
Like,
like
or I'm gonna do this, and then like you finish doing what you're gonna do, and you're like, fuck, it's like 3 hours later.
yeah, I had like an
Might as
hour
well
and a
keep
half
going.
before work, and I started playing it, and then like it was already like 1:45. I had to be there at 2.
Shit.
There's not enough time in the day.
Yeah,
for Red Dead.
that's the thing. I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna power through Vampire because I heard Vampire. I can just like it's good, but I can just play it through really quickly. So I'm gonna power through Vampire. I'm probably just gonna pick up Red Dead before I even touch Odyssey because I know. I mean, either way, there's not gonna be another
not
game.
going anywhere.
Yeah, neither of them. Like Odyssey, they're like supposedly there's not gonna be another Assassin's Creed coming out for a couple of years. So because they said they're not gonna be doing another year lead.
They need to do Japan.
Yeah, I agree. They need to do a samurai.
Feudal Japan.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
That'd be dope.
Especially because like Origins was so badass. And the way they did the way they did the environment, and like I like the way they didn't do it where like the pyramids are being built. They did like shit's already been built and they're already in ruin. You know what I mean? It's like that period in where
Well, freaking Egypt is so damn old.
yeah, exactly. But so is Japan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Japan's pretty old.
So I mean, they could do it in a where it's like it's still they could do feudal Japan or they could do it towards the tail end of feudal Japan where it's
Yeah.
still, you know. But I don't know. They need to do something else.
Yeah, I wasn't into the Odyssey because I feel like they're like the Greek
That's
soldier
been
is
done.
kind of like they do that.
Yeah, but I like how it's kind of like
sometimes.
mythological. A little
Yeah,
bit.
that's the other meme I saw was there's like Assassin's Creed like when it shows Ezio and it shows Altair. It's like we're making this extremely historically accurate.
Yeah.
And the next one is it's fucking Bayek and he's wearing fucking like knight armor and he's standing next to a Chocobo. And he's got a fucking like
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
no, he's standing next to a unicorn.
Yeah, it's
It's
totally,
like-
yeah, that's not real, dude. That wasn't in Egypt.
How do you know?
Right. But to be fair, anytime he does like deal with the gods, it's always in a dream sequence. Like he passes out, or he takes a drug, or he does,
Gods.
you know. So I think on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
And just like in God of War, you just say, the gods have betrayed, or the gods have abandoned me. And you just step off a cliff.
That's a good way to end the show.
But you ruined it by
But,
talking. You could have just
Yeah,
said.
you should have just ended it.
Should have just.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, I had to get the social media shit out. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, follow us on Twitters.
Oh, and then buy Tide.
yeah, we're sponsored by
Tide
Tide.
Pods. Tide Pods.
Yeah,
Tide
we're spon-
Pods.
Have you seen Tide the Tide wine in the box?
Yeah,
now?
we got wine in a box now.
nice.
Tide. Use the promo code RealPressTide.
Oh, PS.
TRPS.
TRPS.
Promo code.
Follow us on
Get
Twitter.
10% off Tide.
At Real Press Start. Facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. And where else? Anywhere you can get podcasts, you can get us. On that note, Game over.
What are you talking about?
No more questions.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.